What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. Friday's Chef Bexx in the house. Today we are rocking the Flash apron and we are cooking one of my favorite all-time snacks, chocolate chip cookies. Now these just aren't any chocolate chip cookies. These are protein chocolate chip cookies. I got this recipe from a guy by the name of Will Tennyson. He is a YouTuber also. Great stuff. Very funny guy, never smiles. He's from Toronto, just like me. Hopefully one day I'll get to meet the guy. And I just want to say I'm no chef, no bodybuilder, nothing like that. I am a regular person, 35-year-old real estate agent, 8-month-old baby boy inside, and I am redefining the dad bod. Let's get into the video. Before we get into the actual cooking, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Let's get this out to people. This is low calorie, high protein, perfect snack to kill those cravings. So we got our ingredients here. We got our list and our recipe. And first thing, we're gonna get a bowl and our scale. So we are going to start with, let's get this on 0, with our PB2. This recipe for me today is going to make 12 cookies. If you only want to make 6, cut the recipe in half. I'm making 12 because I eat a lot and I love cookies. So we're going to start with the PB2. We are going to use 104 grams of this. So we're going to get this in the bowl. There's going to be a lot of PB2. Let's just pour it in here. Let's go, there we go. Yeah, that's about 104, perfect, 104 there. Then we are going to take a half a cup of Swerve, same as, there's a lot of Swerve things. This is like a low calorie, lower carb kind of brown sugar. I got it on Amazon, so we're gonna use half a cup of this. So this is quarter cup here, so we're gonna get half a cup, 2 of these. So we're gonna drop that in there. It doesn't need to be perfect, you know, like you don't need to measure it exactly, like have fun with it, throw some other stuff in this, all that good stuff. Now you don't really wanna use a whisk because it's gonna be pretty thick, so I got a fork here. I'm just gonna kind of break up that brown sugar and mix it in with that PB2. Just break it up so there's no real clumps in here. Oops. Pouring out of the bowl here. So we're gonna just break that up nicely, get it incorporated. Then we are going to add 2 whole eggs, 1 and 2. And we're going to add 2 egg whites. So this is going to be a little bit harder. We're going to try to break it like that. And we're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to alternate. You see how I did that? I broke the shell. I broke it in half essentially. And I'm just transferring the yolk from one to the other. And essentially the egg white will fall out. You can do it that way. If you have one of those egg white separator things, you can put the whole thing in your hand and then they like just let the egg white run through your fingers. I didn't want to get super messy, so we're doing it this way. See, egg white just falls right out. Perfect. Just go back and forth. There we go. Just do a little washing of the hands there real quick. We're going to use we're going to use 1 whole teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can get this anywhere. So this is a half a teaspoon measurement. So we're going to do 2 of these, 1 and 2. Get that beauty. Then we're going to do a pinch of kosher salt. And then we're going to just do a little mixeroonie, just get those eggs sort of beaten. Just fold it in a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so it's not like fully incorporated or anything like that yet because we still got a bunch of ingredients to enter. So use the protein powder of your choice. I like chocolate because, you know, I'm a chocolate guy. I said this lots of times. So it is calling for 72 grams of protein powder. Remember, this makes 12 cookies. So there's 1 scoop. That's 29. Oh, that's 33. Another scoop. 74. Oh, 72, 74. Does it? Like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm making a mess. My wife is putting my son to bed, and she's going to kill me when she comes downstairs. So now that we got that in, we are going to get coconut flour. Coconut flour, just any coconut flour. You buy it at any grocery store. It's, you know, it's always there. We are going to use, how many grams of this? 30 grams of coconut powder. So I have no idea how much that is. That's 5. 30 grams of this. Perfect. 30. Then we are going to wipe off our teaspooner because we need a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Sorry, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. I keep forgetting. The recipe that I have written down is for 6, but I want to make 12, so I'm doubling it. So I got to do the quick math in my head, and it shouldn't be this hard, but I keep forgetting. So we are going to use 1/2 a teaspoon of that. And then we are going to get this incorporated. So I'm just using a spoon, a fork for now, because it's going to be too thick to use a whisk. It'll just get caught in the whisk. I made that mistake, so don't even bother with a whisk. We are making a mess. It's going to be super thick and gooey, which is kind of what you want. So we're just stirring this. It takes some time. It's easier with only making 6 because it's like less stuff to mix, I guess you could say. So it incorporates better. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just get this off there. We're gonna keep going because I still see a bunch of powder on the bottom that we want to get in all of this. So get this all mixed in, and you're gonna get something that looks sort of like this. Okay, there, that's pretty well incorporated, I would say, or so I hope. Like I said, guys, I'm not a chef. I'm a dad who's redefining the dad bod. I just find these recipes, or I make them up myself because I love cooking, and we go from there. So we're going to wipe our hands off real quick. Ta-da! And now we are going, because we're making 12, we are going to add 60 grams of that Krisda chocolate chips. They're like sweetened chocolate chips. 15 grams is 50 calories, so it's like 200 grams worth of, not 200 grams, sorry, 200 calories worth of chocolate chips. But I love my chocolate chips, so we're just going to drop those in. We're at 16. We are at 27. We're at 37. That's going to be a lot of chocolate chips. That's amazing because I love chocolate chips. 53. 58. We want every last chocolate chip in this because we like chocolate chips. Okay, 60. Voila. Perfecto. And we are just going to get those chocolate chips incorporated. It doesn't need to be even. Like every cookie is, of course, going to be different, but this is like a general guide. Perfect. So this is what you're gonna get. This is what it's gonna pretty much look like. I mean, I use the chocolate protein powder. That's why it's chocolatey. If you use a vanilla protein powder, it's gonna be different. These are like double chocolate chip cookies, which just so happen to be my favorite. Alrighty. So what I forgot to tell you earlier on, which I'm going to tell you now, is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And I actually forgot to do that. So I'm going to do that right now, and we'll be back with you in a sec. All right, so now that the oven is preheated 350 degrees, we have a baking sheet here lined with parchment paper. We're just going to give it a quick spray of Pam or cooking oil, cooking spray, whatever. Just a nice small spray like that. And then we're just going to divvy this out into like 12 portions. I have a spoon here, so I'm going to try to make them as even as possible. And you don't need to press them down or anything. You just need to just place them on the tray and like a ball, and then they'll like melt or whatever you want to call it. And there you have it. As you saw, I had some left over, so I just went over the top of some of the smaller ones and added more. There's no right, wrong way to do this. Just do it any which way. We're going to pop these in the oven for like 10 to 12 minutes. Keep an eye on them. We're looking for them to firm up, not be gooey. They're going to be more of a cakey kind of batter, or consistency, sorry. And we're going to pop them in for 10 to 12 minutes at 350, and we'll see you then. And these are starting to look amazing. They got more of like that scone look, but trust me, they are all cookie, double chocolate, peanut butter, chocolate chip, whatever you want to call them. These need a couple more minutes, and then we will show you the final product. And we are done. This is them fresh out of the oven. I would bite one right now, but I will burn my face off. So unfortunately, we have to let them cool, and we'll see you in a few minutes. And they are cool. This is what they look like. We're gonna call these chocolate chip peanut butter chocolate cookie scones, because that's kind of what they look like. So they come out different every time. It's amazing, makes it fun. Mix it up. These are 98 calories per cookie, 10 grams of protein. That's going to vary a little bit depending on what protein you use, but these are unbelievable. Chocolatey, moist. I mean, you have a cookie craving, game changer. Make these, you won't regret it. What was it, like 5 to 10 minute prep time, 10 to 12 minute cook time, so like 25 minutes, boom, and you got cookies. Smash that like and subscribe button. That is all we have for this video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys make this. This is amazing. And until next time, peace.